With the Labor Day weekend coming up, we check in on the local economy. Every month, economist Alan Ginn compiles the University of San Diego's index of leading economic indicators. Professor Ginn joins us today to discuss the latest trends in the local economy. Well, Alan, you've been watching the local economy for years. How would you describe the current state?
Well, right now, our index of leading economic indicators has increased for 16 months in a row, so that's positive. Some people are talking about a possible double dip in the national economy. I don't anticipate it happening here in San Diego. The problem is the last few months, the gain has not been very strong, so any sort of recovery we're going to have is probably going to be relatively weak.
Well, the graph that you prepared, which we're showing, it really is rather dramatic, that dramatic drop in the economy between July 2007 and July 2009. What caused that?
Well, the economy went into a downturn, and so most of the indicators were down. Consumer confidence was down, building permits were down as the housing boom deflated, and then we had serious problems in terms of the labor market. Help wanted advertising dropped sharply, and there were a lot of layoffs, which increased initial claims for unemployment insurance, which is a negative for the index.
And then it looks as though the local economy is starting to trend upwards starting around September 2009. Can we attribute that to anything specific?
What's happened recently is that help wanted advertising has started to pick up. And so, we hear about the high unemployment rate. It's 10.8% here in San Diego County. There is a little bit of hope in the sense that businesses seem to be hiring a little bit more. On top of that, consumer confidence in our last report has picked up somewhat.
So would you consider that some of the more positive economic trends that we're seeing over the last couple of months? I mean, when you look at them all, you say, that's it. That's what I can put my finger on.
Those are among the more important variables in terms of the local economy. Consumer activity is about 2/3 of economic activity, and so consumer confidence being up is good. It's at the highest level in almost a year, and if consumers are feeling confident about their job and income prospects, they'll probably go out there and spend more money, and that'll help the economy in the sense that businesses will start hiring more workers. And again, we're seeing a little bit of that in the help wanted. The problem is we're still seeing a relatively high rate of job loss. Our initial claims for unemployment insurance still negative.
So it sounds almost like the chicken and the egg. We see higher consumer confidence if the economy looks better, and the economy starts looking better when we see higher consumer confidence.
It's a big self-reinforcing cycle at this particular point. Right now, we're about flat. We still have relatively high unemployment, so consumers are a little bit worried. It's starting to change, but it could be positive in that once consumers start feeling comfortable and start spending money, businesses will hire, and that will make consumers even more confident.
But here we are, we're in September now, September, October. This is sort of the season when you have a feeling that business will be reinvigorated. We'll start looking forward to the seasonal sales for the holiday season. Do you expect that maybe we are going to see a decrease in unemployment numbers in the next few months?
I think what's going to happen in the local economy is that we'll have some growth, but it's going to be relatively weak. And so I think we will see the unemployment rate edge down, but not at the rate that most people would like to see. We'd like to see a big drop from that 10.8% unemployment rate, but I don't think we're going to have it. I think it's going to take many years for us to get out of this slump that we're in.
Okay, just very quickly, how important is government spending to this whole cycle in San Diego?
I think it's very important. A report came out recently that San Diego now is the largest metropolitan area in the country in terms of military payrolls. And that is important because all of this money keeps flowing into the region regardless of where we are in the business cycle. So even though we're in an economic downturn, we got this money pouring in to the region, and that helps in terms of giving spending power to people, and that helps local businesses.
Alan Ginn, thank you so much for your analysis. I appreciate it.
Thanks.